No matter which foot I have forward, which foot he has forward, it's just like a formula. And it doesn't matter, I can have any of these, right? Though I happen to tend to like it when I have one. I don't like two hands on the head, I don't like two hands on the arm, I like the head and the arm, head and the arm. But if I step with the right, I'm gonna turn to the left. Right? So if I'm orthodox, my right is a step off the rear leg. But I can be orthodox and I can step with the left, it's just my front foot shuffling up like this. And if I step to the left, I turn to the right. What you have to learn to do though is keep your head up, get close to them without stepping into them. You're still kind of using this V thing, right? But if I come here, get close to them, keep my head up, and engage my core to turn. And if I'm orthodox and I want to go with my left, I can still go with my left. I go left, and I turn my core. What I'm doing though, and again, like, switch your feet for example. It doesn't matter which way his feet is or which way my feet are, but I want to step outside his leg. Go back to orthodox. I want to step outside his leg. I'm not stepping in between his legs right now. That's a different technique. Right now, I'm stepping to the outside. I'm stepping to the outside. And again, I'm not real far back. When I step, I'm not in front of him because I'm still going to the side, but I'm close to him. Remember I talked about the center thing? I want to keep our centers close and turn. Right? And if I go, it doesn't matter how your feet are. If I go left, I turn to the right. And I like having the head in the arm because then I can use it just like we were using neck mopping to help turn. I can do it with both, but it's easier to do this or that. So, let's say I go right. I go right, I turn to the left, and then I knee with the right. So, I step with the right, I turn to the left, and I knee with the right. Which means that if I step with my left, I turn to my right and knee with my left. Exactly. Step, turn, knee. The foot that steps is the knee. Step, turn, knee. Step, turn, knee. Step, turn, knee. Step, turn, knee. The one that steps, and again, it doesn't matter, I could be innocent in the bar, I could be in my fighting stance orthodox, I could be in my fighting stance southpaw. If my right goes, I turn to my left and I right hand. If my left goes, I turn to my right and my left. Okay? Play with this. There are a lot of different footwork patterns. So you gotta kind of stop and figure out which ones are which. This is very simple. It's step, turn, and the same foot that stepped will be the knee. So if my right steps and I turn to my left, it's my right knee. If my left step and turn, will be my left knee. It's 180 degrees. Yeah. Step, turn, knee. Step, turn, knee. Okay? You don't see it right now, but it's related to the T, the sweeping we've been doing, right? I had this one, boom, because I would step with the right and I would start to turn toward my left and I would block. And what will happen is that if, let's say for some reason, he hopped over that sweep, I would turn and knee. See what I'm saying? In other words, if I had stepped with my right and I was going to try to sweep with my left and he somehow got over it, I would just turn and knee. If I was stepping with my left, I'd be trying to sweep with my right, so then I'd left knee. Okay? That's the whole thing, the whole picture. But either way, it's this, sorry, stand right here. It's this V configuration. In other words, I'm stepping here to turn him into that hole there to knee. One more time. Right? I'm stepping on this part of the V to turn him there to knee. or I'm stepping on, if I step here, I turn with this knee.
So just rather than just the turn though, you're actually controlling their head and cranking their head.
I'm spinning them, right? Because if we just stand here like this, and I try to knee you, and you try to knee me, right? Well, it's caveman fighting, but also, it's actually hard because as soon as we start to try to knee each other, we both walk our hips in, right? And then there's no knees, right? I'm trying to knee for minutes, right? So what I do then is I go up, when you lose balance, right? Because we're in here, there's no room to knee, so we go like that, and then there's room to knee.
You created that half step, that half second.